I look at the door every day and it makes me sick. I mean, it just ruins our day every day when we come home and we look at it. I mean, how can you not fix this and make it right?
Eric Tepper and his wife hired a company to restore and paint an expensive iron door at the front of their home.
And it was a mess. We started looking. There's paint all on the inside. There's paint all on the trim, all the way around. The door's like shiny, dull, shiny, dull. There's stuff all inside my house and overspray, and it's on my dining table, on my buffet, on my molding, on my trim.
For $1,150, Eric expects the work to be done properly. And when he contacts the business about the poor results, they agree. So the painter returns the following day, but the paint job and tempers turn uglier.
I want them to finish painting my door the correct way, the professional way, and I want them to clean my house and fix my tables.
The business hired to paint the front door is Scardino Doors. On its website, the company claims it can restore or create the finest doors in the world. We contacted Scardino Doors to get its side of the story. At first, the company agreed to talk with us, but then they wouldn't return our calls. And according to the Teppers, the business wouldn't call them back either. So we went to the office seeking a resolution. How are you?
Who are you?
I'm Dale Cardwell with TrustDALE Investigates. How are you, sir?
What's with the...
Hear about Eric Tepper's front door. Company owner Tom Scardino was upset we showed up at his office, so he chose to videotape us too.
This is what you're doing, is showing up with a camera crew, and you've got your coat and tie on, which looks very official. Okay, but I disagree with the way you're doing your business practice, and I think that that's something that is needs to go on record.
Well,
so.
Mr. Tepper is very appreciative of the fact that we're standing here holding you accountable when you thought that you held all the cards. Now, here's the problem for the Teppers. They paid a 50% deposit, but signed this contract, which requires full payment before the job was even started, $1,150. So now the company wants the rest of the money before it comes out a third time, even though they agree they botched the job twice. This gives absolute control to Scardino Doors. But today, thanks to social media, the Teppers can post reviews online and turn to TrustDALE, which Mr. Scardino clearly doesn't like.
Okay.
Do you think it's appropriate to take 100% of the money up front after you've acknowledged that the job was not done correctly?
I think it's important to do business the way a company does business and is established that way with consumers over time. Okay, McDonald's takes your money before you do business with McDonald's. Isn't that correct?
We're talking a lot more money than a burger and fries.
Isn't that correct, Dale?
In McDonald's situation, that is correct.
Okay, are we the only company that requires consumers to pay in advance?
No, I think
for
it's
the
probably a
service?
bad practice for a consumer to pay 100% in advance, and I tell them so all the
So
time.
even for McDonald's?
Burgers and fries are not relevant
Why?
because the amount of money is so small that it's not relevant. When you're paying hundreds and hundreds of dollars to have a door repainted correctly, and the owner of the company acknowledges it was not done correctly, the owner of the company ethically probably shouldn't be asking for the remainder of the funds.
Do what any business would do. If you make a mistake, own it, fix it, make it right for the next one, and that's great customer service, but I just didn't get that here.
The Teppers have also filed a complaint with the Better Business Bureau, and Scardino Doors wants it to go to arbitration. But we want to know what you think. Should the company delay final payment until the job is completed correctly? Or like a burger joint, keep all the money, even if the burger is frozen and the fries are soggy? Join the conversation below.